say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yo, what's popping? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's good? So the call-in number, guys, is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. So make sure you guys call that number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys make that happen, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You feel me? And today's show, man, I'm telling you, the game is going to be so heavy. You know, it's heavy as usual, but it's going to be extra heavy today because we got to talk about this topic. You know, guys out here talking about, women control access to sex, and then the men control the access to the relationships and all that other type of stuff. And, you know, what I want to tell you guys is that shit is absolutely wrong. It's wrong. You know, and we've touched on this topic briefly before, but I want to really go in on this so we could, give you guys some clarity. You understand? But before we get into that, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you guys get that cracking. So go to masculineidentitymembership.com so you can understand your masculine identity, understand who you are, what you're about, and get that shit going. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com so you can learn how to step up your game. These are 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials that I drop every month. And remember, right now on the Bad Boy membership, we got the program 10 Rules for Giving Women Your Time and Attention. So make sure you guys check that out. You feel me? Now, so let's get into this, man. So guys, if you want to call up. If you want to put a question in the chat, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to your question. All right. So now, a lot of the you hear on the red pill stuff and the internet and guys talking about this topic of sex, and I'm sure you guys have heard where they say women control access to sex and men control access to relationships. Right now, the reason why a lot of guys say this and adhere to this and, believe this is true is because within their reality, right, women control sex because a lot of these guys are thirsty and are begging for sex. And they're hoping and wishing and praying they can get sex because getting sex is not easy for these guys. So in their reality, they're like, man, well, women control the access to it because I'm trying to fuck. Like, I'm trying to fuck all these chicks that I'm seeing. They're all hot and I want to fuck so bad. So hopefully she will grant me the, the pleasure of getting that pussy. Right. So this is the mindset that these guys have. So of course it makes sense that you would say women control access to sex. Right. What you got to understand is that this shit is not really true. But hold on, let me get this this call real quick. This is an anonymous call, so this might be a troll. So who knows? Let me get this on the speaker. So what's going on? Who's this? Yo,
what's good, man?
What's going on? Who's this?
What's popping?
Who?
What's popping?
Did you donate?
Yes.
Where'd you donate at? On Cash App? What's your name on the Cash App? What's your name on the Cash App? What's your name on the Cash App? Who? Okay, we got to let you go, G. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. We got to let you go, man. We got to let you go. All right. You have a good day. Anyway. All right. So, guys, call in. The call-in number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm going off my phone because the computer is not able to get you guys on there. But his phone was low anyway. He was trolling anyway. So that'll make a difference. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I couldn't hear him either because his phone's fucked up. But anyway, so let's get into this, guys. So what happens is that a lot of these dudes say women control the access to sex because a lot of these guys are on, the side of having to beg for sex, right? And so therefore what happens is that from their perspective, that makes sense to say that women are the gatekeepers of sex and they control sex and all that other stuff, right? So what really happens is this. See, when it comes to talking about someone being the gatekeeper of sex or controlling the sex, controlling access to sex, what you have to understand is this, is that if you have a situation between a man and a woman, right? And we're talking about two people who actually desire each other, nobody's controlling the access to anything because both of them actually want it to happen. You see what I'm saying? So in any situation, right? What'll happen is that the person who's controlling access to the sex, if anyone is controlling access or is the gatekeeper of it, right, is basically in a situation where the other person wants it more than they do. So the reason why a lot of these guys are saying women are the gatekeepers of sex is because they want the sex more than the woman wants it. You understand? And so what happens is that when you don't have game, you're going to want the sex more than she wants it from you, right? So this is why when we talk about this topic, right, guys who have game, you understand, we're not looking at it like women control access to the sex. You feel what I mean? But let's get this other call. 347. What's popping? Who this?
What's up with it, man? I've been seeing you your
Hold on. Did you donate though?
Did I donate? What I'm donating to is no problem.
Y'all niggas, man. Listen, guys, hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo at the top of the chat. That's how you get it cracking. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys gotta these troll. You notice the trolls always come out when niggas is talking real shit, right? So basically, like I was saying before, there is no controlling access when two people actually want to make it happen. Right now, if anybody is going to control it, let's say we're just going with the thought process of somebody controls the access to the sex, right? If one person is controlling access to the sex, that means that the person who's controlling access to the sex is the leader in the situation. I'm going to say that again. Whoever's controlling access to the sex is the leader in the situation. So what happens is for a lot of guys who don't have game, right? What happens is that they're being led by women. So of course, in their reality, right? What happens is that the woman is controlling the access to sex because the guy is following the woman. See, when you're a man who has game, what you do is you lead and women follow you. So therefore, if anybody's going to control access to sex or be the gatekeeper of the sex, it's going to be the man, because when you have game, a woman is following you. You see what I'm saying? So this is why when you hear Steve on the live streams, he says, look, the woman has to earn the dick. You understand what I'm saying? See, let me ask you guys something. All these guys who talk about women control access to sex or women are the gatekeepers of sex and all that other dumb shit, right? Has any of these guys ever had a woman cry because that woman wanted to have sex with them and you told her no? Have you ever had a woman cry because she couldn't get your dick? I have. Have you ever had a woman freaking show up at your house because she wanted the dick? I have. You understand? Have you ever been in a situation where you had to deny a chick dick because you didn't have the time or energy to smash because you were already doing shit with other women? I have. So, if you're in these situations, right? How the hell is the woman controlling access to sex, or is the gatekeeper of sex, when in these situations the women were chasing me for the dick? You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of these guys, what goes on is that they're not actually, you know, in situations where women desire them, which is why they're saying women are the gatekeepers of sex. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're not in situations where the woman is actually desiring them. And so therefore they're desiring the woman way more than the woman is desiring them. So therefore she's the gatekeeper of the fucking sex to these guys. And this is what I'm saying, where the red pill is wrong, because what happens is that the red pill, right, is a bunch of dudes who have a hard time getting with women. You said if a woman doesn't choose you, that's not even possible. Mo Savage, call up. So basically what you have to understand is this. A woman can't choose you unless you give her the opportunity to choose. I'm going to say that again. A woman can't choose you unless you give her the opportunity to choose, which means that you have to set a situation in motion for any situation to exist between you and a woman. Huh? I'm saying it again. You have to set a situation in motion so that a situation can exist between you and a woman. So if I see a woman, right, and I approach her and I talk to her, right, and I have a conversation and I say, hey, take my phone number, hit me up tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? And then, so now what happens is she hits me up the next day, and then I say, hey, listen, we gonna meet up this day to do this thing. So now I meet up with her, we get together, and we have sex. Now, how did the sexual situation happen? It happened because I approached her. You understand? So nothing is happening unless I approach, unless I plan the situation. See, what happens is a lot of you guys who don't have game, what y'all do is y'all talk about stupid shit like, I'm gonna wait for choosing signals and I'm gonna wait for the woman to do this and do all of this other stuff, right? First of all, when we talk about choosing signals, y'all motherfuckers keep forgetting that when a woman is giving you choosing signals, right, you don't even know why she's choosing you. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even know why she's choosing you. She could be choosing you for you to be the next guy to pay her rent. She can be choosing you for the next guy she's going to play games with. She can be choosing you because she says, oh, I can probably get this guy to take me out to dinner and buy me shit. You understand? On top of that, even if she gives you the choosing signal, let's say she was attracted to you, you still have to have game in order to keep that situation going and consistent, because a chick could choose you and still, at the end of the day, want to put you in a friend zone. A chick could still choose you and then be like, oh, well, I don't want to fuck this guy. I thought I did, but now I don't. You understand? And see, this is why I tell you guys, nothing really matters until the woman is actually, giving, like, when she's responding to what you're doing. But let's go to this call. 726. 726 was popping. Who this? 726. Okay, he hung up. All right, call back 726. But yeah, that's the thing. The woman has to respond to what you're doing. If she's not responding to what you're doing, it doesn't matter. So you guys waiting for choosing signals, y'all fuck up because y'all are responding to what she's doing, but she's not responding to what you're doing. You understand? She has to respond to what you're doing. You're not supposed to respond to what she's doing. And that's what a lot of you guys do when you're worried about choosing signals. Y'all sitting there waiting for a chick to check you out. And then what you do is that you're responding to what she's doing. And you don't even have any idea that this woman is setting you up to be used because you ain't got no fucking game. You understand what I'm saying? But see, this is why I'm telling you guys that if we're talking about the topic of someone being the gatekeeper to sex or controlling the access to sex, it is the leader. So if you're saying women control access, what you're saying is that women lead you. You understand? You see, this is what happens when these butthurt red pill niggas come over and they mad when they start hearing the game. They're like, fuck, this nigga Locario was just fucking up my head because I was listening to all this bullshit, and now I realize that it wasn't the women's fault, it was actually me. I just wasn't shit. That's why I wasn't able to attract women. I wasn't shit. That's why I was I allowed the women to play me. He said, stop worrying about the red pill. You worry about yourself, Locario. Why are you worried about the red pill, bro? Why are you worried about the red pill, bro? Come on, man. Be nice. Stop worrying about the red pill. No, you stop worrying about the red pill. Because the reason why you're in the situation you're in now is because you're worrying about the red pill. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you would have learned some motherfucking game, then you'll be good. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. But guys, you want to call up? Calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. All right, hold on. We got 213 on the line. Hold on, let me get you on here real quick. 213, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, Lucas? Alexander, man, from LA, 22. I'm donated to the Cash App. It's to say, waiting turn. I'm 34.
Hold on, say that again.
My Cash App, I Cash App you for my question.
Okay, yeah. What's the question?
Yeah, so I know you mentioned looks don't matter, but you mentioned previously that sex appeal has to do with your looks, appearance, and behavior. So if looks don't matter, I'm confused. So you're saying they don't matter, but you're saying they're part of your.
Did you get the book? Hold on, caller. Did you read the book?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you got it. That's what I'm saying. You got to read the book, and then you'll understand what I'm saying.
Okay. And then I was watching the live you did, I believe it was yesterday or the day before. You said dating apps when you don't have no game. So what you say is one of the most important things to do on the app is like the presentation, like the appearance and stuff, like on the photos.
It's everything. It's your photos. It's your bio. It's the way you message. It's all of those things combined. So, because if you have good photos, but your bio sucks, right? Then that's going to deter certain things from happening. If you have a good bio, but your photo sucks, then you're probably not going to get matches. If you have a good bio and you have a good photo, but you don't know how to message and to create anything that's going to go on where she actually meets you, then it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of it is important. You see what I'm saying? Every aspect of it is important. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I don't have my app set up yet. Because I haven't wanted to go to no professional photo shoot. And when I say professional, I mean like, not no expensive shit breaking the bank like that, but like $100 photo shoot for a good amount of pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do that. Just hire a photographer. You feel what I'm saying? You could probably get something for like $150 and let them take like 1,000 some pictures of you, and then pick the best ones out of that joint, and then post that on your profile. You feel what I'm saying? But all of that is in. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah, so all of it, I have 4 programs on the Bad Boy membership about online dating. 4. You understand what I'm saying? So
like, okay, and you break down like how to set up the bio and things
everything, setting up the bio.
Okay.
I talk about how to do the pictures. I talk about how to message women so that you can get them off the app quickly. You feel what I'm saying? I teach you how to swipe on right on women and do it automated, so you don't have to sit there and do it, just by swiping with your thumbs. I teach you all of that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right.
For sure. That's all for today, Lucario. That was my question, man.
All right, brother.
I appreciate all the content and everything, man. That shit coming through. Clutch.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Appreciate the call, fam.
All right, Lucario, take it easy, man.
Peace. All right, I think somebody else is trying to call in because I'm on our phone, so it's hard for me to merge. So I think 301 was trying to call in. So call back 301. But shout out to my dude K Zaggin. He said, Deuce defending the red pill ideology. It's like Crips and Bloods dying over streets they don't own. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. It's weird though. It's like these dudes, I'm telling y'all, like, man, it's like dudes like will fight to be ignorant. You understand what I'm saying? It's like dudes want to fight to be losers. Like, why would you want to fight to have the ideology that women control access to sex? Like, why would you want to believe that? Like, I'm letting you know it's bullshit. You should be happy. You should be like, oh man, thanks, Lucario, for showing me that this was some bullshit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Lucario, for showing me that, this idea that women are the gatekeepers to sex is fuck shit. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, I'm telling you, y'all need to experience women who truly desire you. Like, they desire your dick, man. You understand what I'm saying? They desire it. Like, I don't understand why y'all why y'all don't get this shit. But let's go to 301. 301 was popping. Who this? 301. Nah, you sound, what are you on? You sound like you on a freaking, I can hear you, but why your voice sound like that? Are you speaking directly into the phone? You speak directly into the phone and cut out what's all that stuff in the background, fam?
Hold up.
Bro, you have to call back when you're in a clearer area, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy.
All right, my bad. Sorry.
All right, call back when you're in a better area, man. All right. So let's go to 313. Hold on, let me try 313. Hold on. 313, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, Lucario? It's Jermaine.
Jermaine, did you
donated in the cash chat?
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it. That's what's up. So what's going on with you?
So this past weekend, I accomplished the same day lay.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to know, because I feel like I did some things right, and I feel like I did some things maybe wrong.
So you saying that you met a girl and then you smashed the same day you met her, you smashed.
Same day I met her.
Did you thank her for allowing you to have sex since women are the gatekeepers of sex?
Fuck no.
All right, so what happened? What happened?
Okay, so I met this chick at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And she did not give me no choosing signals, nothing. I seen her going to the bathroom once, and then I seen her outside. She was talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
She was facing in front, so I was walking up from behind her, and I just kind of walked in front of her and just smiled and said, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" And she gave me one of those looks, like she looked at me, smiled, and like did the little hair wave. So I was just like, okay, yeah. She fucking with me, but she was talking to her friend or whatever, and was like, yeah, I'm waiting for my friend to be here. And she had like a little accent. This chick, she was Polish, and
Okay, so what was the issue though? So what's the issue though?
Okay, so we hung out, blah blah blah, got the hotel, hooked up, like damn near all night. And then in the midst of that, the day prior to, I was supposed to hook up with this one chick, and she bailed on me, and she worked at the bar that I was at, the event that I met the Polish chick at. And she wound up texting me actually, like that night. I don't know if she saw me leave with Girly or not, but she was just like, oh, I'm so sorry, I regret not taking you home with me that night, blah blah blah, but I'm not too far away, like if you want to come through, hit me up. But at that point I was with Shawty, so I was just kind of like, I was kind of pissed that she didn't, like, she was on some bullshit when I was
right. So but what I'm saying is, what's the issue though? You tell me the issue. What's the problem?
Okay, yeah, the issue is, so I like stayed the night at stayed overnight at the hotel.
So the chick you smashed that you met the first night, y'all spent the night in a hotel?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just leave? What happened?
So we were in the car, and she was like, are we gonna take separate cars and meet there, do you want to just carpool type shit? And I was just like, yeah, we could do that. We could just, carpool. Like, I was already in her car, so I was just like, yeah, we just like take your shit there type shit. 6 minutes away, and I just left my car there. So I didn't like. I mean, I guess I could have told her like, hey, I forgot to do something.
So wait, so you spent the night because you left your car, and you was getting a ride with her?
And at the hotel, yeah.
Cool, bro. You could have just been like, hey, like after y'all done, y'all walk to the front desk, give them the keys, tell her to get in her car, drive you back to your car. Why? Like, what was the issue? You know what I'm saying? Or if she wanted to stay the night, you'd be like, all right, here's the keys. You do that. You get an Uber and take it to your car, and then that's it. I don't understand what the issue is.
Yeah. But I really was feeling the chick, so I wanted to do like I went OD. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking all night, fucked in the morning, and then she dropped me off to my car, and then that was that for real.
That's crazy. And so you say y'all woke up and smashed again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that nigga's okay. Let me say something. So this is the thing, man. When you guys are hooking up with girls and having casual sex and all that other stuff, right? One, you don't want to be spending the night with them, but two, and this is what a lot of you guys do. Y'all be wanting to like smash these chicks for hours, and I get up in the morning and do her again, or we've been fucking for like 3 hours straight, six rounds and all, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just like when you first fuck with a girl, give her a preview, man. Like, listen, this is, what I'm saying? Like, y'all do y'all thing and then you keep it pushing. So what's going on now? When's the wedding? You know what I'm saying?
So basically, we went our separate ways. I told her like I'd hit her up, like to hang out, and then the last thing she texted me was like, today is a good day, because at some point we got into a conversation. I was talking about what y'all be talking about on the masculine identity membership, being grateful and shit like that. When we were just talking, I was just asking her like, what some things she grateful about and all this shit, just to change up her mood. She was like,
"Oh my god, like, this nigga!" Wait. So hold on. They want to know, did you hit it raw though?
Hell no.
Okay, good. All right. So now, what are you trying to do? You trying to continue to see this chick?
Well, the thing is, she's only here for a month. That's part of the reason why I did it too, because she's moving to California or whatever. She's been here for 11 months.
Okay.
And I guess she's moving to Cali. So this her last. She leaving by the end of this month, and I was just kind of like, I said some shit to her like, I wanna I want to leave a part of me with you before you leave. Type
Oh
shit.
my God, this nigga. Bro, just meet up with her ass, smash again, and send her off. That's it, bro. Why are you making this a big thing? Like, you all in love now and shit? You in love now?
I just didn't. I just wanted to know if that was wrong, if I should have just left, like, you know.
No, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing, guys. You got to understand, because I want you guys to understand the why we say what we're saying, right? What happens is the reason why we tell you guys. Remember, and I talk about this in the Bad Boy membership new program where I talk about time and attention, right? What happens is that when you first meet a woman, right? What happens is that the more time you give, right, the less value she sees in you. You're saying this is at the beginning. See, the more time you give a chick, the less value she sees in you. Why? Because what happens is that if you're giving her all of this time, what's happening in her mind, even on a subconscious level, is this guy is most likely not a high quality, valuable guy that I should continue to try to chase and get him to, like, give me an opportunity to be with him. Right? Because you're giving her all this attention, right? So the less time you give a woman, the more valuable she sees you as. Do you see what I'm saying? Because now she has to work to get more time and attention. So what happens is that when she works to get more time and attention, what happens is that she keeps that perspective of you being valuable because she had to work to get you. But what you guys do is you just give women everything up front. You give, because right now you done spent the whole night with her, fucked her twice already. You're texting her, talking about her, you know, hey, you should be like let's talk about being grateful. Why are you having these conversations with this woman? Like this?
No, that was in person. I was talking to her about that in person.
Okay, because I'm like, but all I'm trying to say is this, man, is that a lot of times what happens is you guys are giving women way too much attention and energy at the beginning. All you needed to do is smash, and then you say, hey, let's get together before you leave again. You smash her again, and then you say, hey, listen, if you come back around my way, or if I'm in your area, I'll hit you up, and that's it. That's it, bro.
So I should hit her up for next week because it was Sunday.
Yeah, if you're trying to smash, then just hit her up and y'all get together and get into it. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that you're so all in your feelings now. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let me ask you, did you like the sex?
It was fire, yeah.
Okay, so now, would you like to be able to continue to have sex with this woman? So let's say you have sex with her again before she leaves, and let's say she comes back to visit next month, and would you want to continue hooking up with this woman?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the way you're acting now is the thing that will make her want to fall back and not fuck with you no more. Because understand this, women only want to fuck guys that they think are equal or better than them. You understand? Mm. So when you start acting all, oh, I'm so googly-eyed and oh my God, she's so amazing and let me spend a night and cuddle her. Like when you start doing that, she starts to perceive that she's better than you. And then this is what happens. Then she becomes, guess what? The gatekeeper of sex. You see what I'm saying? So because you're now chasing her, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Right. And this is what I'm saying. The more time you spend, the less value she sees in you. So now, and this is the sinister part. Because she sees less value in you and she falls back, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna push forward. Right, which means you're gonna chase. And then the more you chase, what happens? The less attractive you are. Get it? You see what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. I'm gonna charge them before I do that.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. You got to understand what's going on.
I wanted to know if I should just charge the situation from that.
Nah. Listen, you can still hit her up, still hook up if you want to do that, and if I could get that going. What I'm saying is, fall back from your heart is too much in this, man. You getting? I can hear it in your voice, man. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ready to wipe this chick up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, because it's just like she's a Superman type, bro.
Oh man, you see this? I could tell you too attached, bro. I could tell I can tell already. Listen, you know, I think you need to call her and say thank you. Be like, Miss, I want to thank you for allowing me to get this pussy. Because on the internet, be like, listen, tell her, be like, look, I was doing research on the internet, and the internet said that you ladies are the gatekeepers of sex. So I'm just very flattered, and I'm very humbled that you would allow me to get this pussy. That's what you need to call this. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do.
She said she was like, you're not the only one. Like, I wanted to do it too, type shit. Because I was telling her, I was just like, yeah, I'm glad we got to do X, Y, and Z.
All right, cool. So yeah, just hit her ass up again, and then and set that shit up. All right.
For sure.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call, fam.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, mahalo. Peace. All right, so let's take this anonymous call again. Who's this? Anonymous, going once, going twice.
Yo, what's going on, man?
All right, hold on. All right, so let's go to 301. Let's go to 301. Let me get back on the 301. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. What's going on? Who's this?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm the trick caller from a couple weeks ago.
Okay, did you donate though?
Yes, I did.
All right, where'd you donate at?
I was on Cash App.
Cash App.
I think I donated about like 15, 20 minutes ago. Chat.
All right, hold on. Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. That's what's up. So what's going on with you?
So you said that women are not the gatekeepers of sex, right?
Right.
So, but if men have to approach them, have to run game trying to get sex from them, and women ultimately have to say yes or no, doesn't that imply that women are ultimately the gatekeepers of sex if they're the ones that have to say yay or nay?
So the women you said the women have to say yes or no, right?
Correct.
Right. So how can women say yes or no unless someone gives them an opportunity to say yes or no? Hello, is this on? Huh?
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, go ahead. So if women say yes or no, that means that somebody is giving them the opportunity to. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if they can't experience sex unless the guy approaches them to give them the opportunity to get dick. Does that make sense?
Sure, yes, but here's the thing, though. Men want sex more than women.
So you said men want sex more than women. Says who? How you figure that?
So here's the thing.
How'd you figure that?
The majority of men find the majority of women attractive enough to have sex. However, the majority of women do not find the majority of men attractive enough to have sex. So therefore, it's a skewed market. So that means men have to approach, whether running game, dating, marriage.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Yeah. So what has more nerve endings, a clitoris or a head of a penis?
A clitoris.
Right. So if the clitoris has more nerve endings, how the fuck does the man like sex more than the woman when the woman can receive more pleasure in sex? What are we talking about?
But here's the thing, like the majority of women don't bust when they have sex, but the majority of men do.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with other person. Your ability to get orgasm or catch an orgasm or whatever is based on you and your own mind. So what happens is that you have a lot of women out here who are having sex with guys who they're not really either that attracted to, or the woman is all in her head when it comes to sex. So let me ask you a question. If you were the type of person who was ostracized, put down, and shitted on for being sexual, don't you think you would probably have a hard time reaching orgasm too?
Possibly, yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So you have women who are all in their heads, right? Because of certain particular situations. What happens is that when you are in a situation with a woman who desires you and she is basically like into the sex and she's comfortable with her sexuality, those women they have a lot of orgasms. Now, to go back to what you were saying, when you were saying that a lot of these guys want to have sex with a bunch of women, but women don't want to have sex with a lot of guys, right? And what happens is that's because, right, most guys are not attractive, right? So therefore, women have a smaller amount of guys that they want to just have sex with. So the guys who are not attractive, their experience is women don't want to have sex as much as I do, right? So of course, their reality is that, damn, you know, I want to fuck all these girls and they look so hot and I want to do it. And all these girls are telling me, well, you know, I got to get to know you. I'm not that type of girl. Let's do this and do that. So their experience is shit. These women don't want to fuck as much as me. I got to take them on 10 dates and do all this other stuff. Now, the guy who's attractive, right? The guy that women want to have sex with, it's a different story. That guy is going to say, God damn it, all these chicks is trying to get my dick. I don't have enough time. This girl's crying. This girl's blowing up my phone. This girl's showing up to my house. Like, God damn it, I can't fuck all these women. I ain't got enough time. See, one guy is like, I want sex so bad. The other guy is like, I don't have enough time to get all the pussy. You see what I'm saying?
And Enrique Suave, yeah.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that why don't you become that guy? Like, why don't you become that guy?
Okay, so that's the thing. You need to have looks, money, and status. Those are the only men who are getting that have that experience. Or if they're a prawn star.
So are you so then by your logic, I gotta be like one of the best looking motherfuckers on earth then, because you know what I'm saying? Like
you're lying.
What I said again?
Or you're lying, more than likely.
Or I'm lying. So how would I be lying if I'm able to run a business that teaches guys how to do exactly what I did for damn near 2 decades? It don't even make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? You gotta think about like what you're saying. So what I'm saying is that you think it's looks, money, and status, but there's a lot of guys who have looks, money, and status and still they having a hard time. Like, what's the issue? Like, how does that work?
Having a hard time with what?
Getting sex.
But they're getting sex though.
No. They're having a hard time getting sex. You see what I'm saying?
Well, usually guys like that, they may be on the spectrum, they may be autistic, but generally speaking, they're not having that much trouble.
How do you figure? How do you figure?
So usually, look. Guys that have, looks, money, and status, they're going to at least have a girlfriend who they're sexual with, generally.
Okay, so how did those guys get the women?
So they had to initiate, and then the women had to say yes or no.
Okay, so then why don't you do that? Like, what's the
I do that, but I'm just saying that ultimately, whether I'm successful or not, it depends on the woman. The woman has the ultimate say as to whether the sex happens.
So you're saying that
in most occasions.
So then you say the woman has ultimate say. So then if the woman has the ultimate say, right? Then what difference does it make if the guy has looks, money, and status if the woman has the ultimate say?
Well, yeah. So like, if you have looks, money, and status, there's a greater percentage that she's going to say yes.
There's a greater percentage. Okay, so you're broke?
No, I'm not broke.
Okay, so you got money down. So are you saying that you don't believe that you're a good-looking guy?
I'm average looking.
Okay, you're average looking. And so when we talk about, what do you mean by status?
So do you have like a large circle where you're highly renowned in?
Okay,
like
so
people know who you are.
Okay, so
you don't know people who know who you are.
So people don't know who you are? Nobody knows you.
People know me. I have
okay, so you got money, status, and you're average looking. So you trying to tell me you can't go up to women and approach them, talk to them, and get them?
Consistently, no.
Why not? You just damn near said you almost got damn near all three of them, because you're not saying that you're a bad looking guy. You got looks, money, and status. Caller, you got looks, money, and status. Caller, what's going on?
Brother, I'm only 6 feet. I've averaged.
You're only 6 feet?
Income. Yeah, only. Yeah. No, but I'm serious. Like, there are women who want dudes that are like 6'6", 6'.
Caller, you're taller than me. What are you talking about? I'm 5'11". You're only 6. What do you mean you're only 6 feet? Most niggas are not 6 feet at all. Most dudes are under 6 feet, right? So you're taller than the average dude, and you got money, and you got status. So what? So how are you not getting women based on your metric?
I don't have that much money. I don't have that much
Bro,
money.
based on what you said, you should be swimming in pussy. That don't even make sense.
Well, yeah, because I'm tricking, yes, but that's beside the point. I'm talking about like cold approach, running game, that aspect. Yeah,
Okay.
Not tricking.
Okay, so then to you,
if you're retreating.
right? So then to you, women are the gatekeepers of sex for you, right?
No, but I'm talking about just in general because most guys have to approach. They have to initiate. And women have to say yes or no. They have the ultimate say so.
So for most guys, women are the gatekeepers to sex.
Correct.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I'm not even disagreeing with you with that. But that's my point. My point is that if women are the gatekeepers of sex, right? That means that you ain't got no game. You know what I'm saying?
Brother,
that's all I'm saying.
That's not what that means. No, even the dudes who have the mouthpiece and whatever. They, in most occasions, they still need to get the woman's approval. Like
approval.
So like,
hold on, wait a second. Hold on. I can't breathe. Hold on. I can't breathe. I can't believe you just said that. I oh my God. I'm triggered, guy. You said you have to get the woman's approval to do what? To do what?
So she has to clap the cheeks. She gotta be. So let's say I walk up to a girl.
So wait, hold on, stop. Wait. So don't she need to get your approval to get your dick? She could just go up and grab you and take the dick?
Well, yeah. Well, so yes. Both people have to agree. Yes.
Okay. So both people have to so if both people have to agree, how is she the gatekeeper?
Because the man is initiating it. And because the man is initiating it, he's already said yes.
So wait. So wait, hold on. So let me get this straight. Me approaching a woman is saying yes to fucking her?
Yes, because that's the thing. Men should not give women their non-sexual attention, right?
Bro, are you serious? So if I approach a woman and I say, hi, how you doing? And we have a conversation. That means that that I'm telling her that I am 100% interested in fucking her. Is that what you're saying?
Or at least 95%, yes.
Oh my God. Y'all, you see, listen. Like, I understand this is where the perspective you're coming from because you're tricking. So I get it. But bro, just because, okay, so let me ask you this question. So if I go to a woman and I see her across the room and I'm like, okay, she kind of thick. And I go up to her and say,
I don't know your name, but excuse me.
Right. So I go up to her and I say, hey, what's up? How you doing? And she turns and looks at me and she's like, what's up? How you doing? And she got a deep ass voice.
Oh,
damn. Am I trying to fuck her now or like?
Well, she's not trans, is she? Or
she might be. She might be, but bro, you just said that me approaching her automatically means I want to fuck.
Yes. Yeah. You were trying to fuck. That's the only reason you approached her.
But don't you gotta vet a woman to see if this is the type of chick you want to deal with? You understand?
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Like, don't you want to see if she's like cooperative and gonna follow your lead? Like, none of that applies to you. Like, you don't care about none of that shit.
Wait, follow your lead.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, if you're just trying to smash?
Yeah, even if you're just trying to smash, she still needs to follow your lead. How do you think she gets the dick? She has to follow your lead to get the dick. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So if I go up to a girl and let's say I'm walking down the street or whatever, right? And I see a girl coming towards me and I say, hey, miss, stop for a second. Let me talk to you. And she don't stop and she keep kind of like just walking past, right? That's her not following my lead. But if I see a woman walking down the street, right? If I see her walking down the street and I say, hey, how you doing, miss? Let me talk to you for a second. And then she stops and talks to me, that's her following my lead, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you still got to see if the woman's going to follow your lead. You still have to see if the woman is going to be cooperative and consistent. all of these things are happening, right, as you're interacting with these women. But the thing is that you're like, oh, well, I see she looks this way, so she already got me. Like, I'm already sold. Like, I already want to have sex with her. So now I'm waiting for her to allow me to get the pussy. That's your perspective.
Correct. And that's the perception.
Oh.
Men, at least 90%. Yes.
You said that's the perspective of what?
For at least 90% of men.
Right. So are you saying that a lot of guys don't have game?
Well, it depends on how you're defining game.
No, but that's what you said. You said at least 90% of guys, right, think that women are the gatekeepers to the sex, and she has to allow him to get pussy, and he's never going to get pussy unless he bows down to her in order to get the sex. That's what you're saying.
No, it's not bow down. She has to say yes. Yes, but she has the ultimate say, because you can't take it, right? You can't mind control.
So wait. So basically what you're saying is that you're already in just based on her existing. Like you're just about it.
No, so I have to be sexually attracted to her.
Right. So what I'm saying is that that's the first thing. So what I'm saying is that just because you're sexually attracted to her, right, that means that she can just have access to you.
No. I mean, but if I'm the one who has to approach and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to make something happen with you. Like, what's up?" Yeah, and she has to be like, "Okay, yes or no," and then she says yes. Okay, we can make something happen. If she says no, which is the majority of the time, then nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, and like I said earlier. So caller, like I said earlier, how is she gonna get dick unless you started the conversation?
She can approach me.
How many women approach you?
Not a lot.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So women are not going. So this is the thing. You guys will be like, well, maybe she can approach me. No, women don't approach men like that. So women don't approach men in mass for that to be a thing. So because women don't approach men, right? It's our job to approach. This is what we do as men. This is what we do as right. Yeah. We're the ones to start the thing. We're the ones who's leading the situation. Yes. So they're waiting on us for the experience.
Yes.
Okay, so if they're waiting on us for the experience, how are they the gatekeepers?
Because they have to ultimately say yes or no. That's the thing.
But call it, Steve. This is what's flying over your head, bro. This was flying over your head. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is nothing to gatekeep unless a situation occurs for that to even happen. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, you're saying, well, they ultimately have to say this. The fact that what they're saying is in response to the man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying is, if I'm in a room somewhere and let's say a girl sees me across the room and she's attracted to me, right? And she's like, oh man, I wish that guy over there would come and talk to me, right? So she's not going to be able to get to even talk to me unless I choose to go and talk to her, to give her the opportunity to talk to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that she'll stay there all night. And let's say if I don't go up and approach her, 9.9999% of the time, she's not going to come and approach me. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
So but here's the thing: even if you initiate the situation, even if she wants you to approach her, like if you say the wrong thing, I'm like, okay, I don't want to have sex with this guy. All right, so ultimately,
okay. So wait, hold on. Can she say the wrong thing?
Yeah, that can happen too.
Okay,
yeah.
So if she could say the wrong thing, then how is she the gatekeeper?
Because that's the thing. Like, this is based on just reproductive strategies of men and women. Most men are down to smash most women, right?
Yeah, because they're losers. That's what I'm saying. There. Because they have no game. Caller, this is what I'm saying. Caller, I'm agreeing with you. When you don't have game, women are the gatekeepers to sex. They're the gatekeepers to everything in your life because you're not a leader.
No, not to everything.
To everything. No. Everything. When you don't have game, women are the gatekeepers to all of those things.
So that means like food, shelter, clothing.
Yep. Because what happens is you end up doing all that shit for women.
No, brother.
Yep.
You can go monk mode. You can go MGTOW.
Okay, what does MGTOW stand for?
Men going their own way.
From who?
From
women. Exactly. You're doing it for women. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Monk mode.
That's a monk mode from what? What are you going monk mode away from?
I mean, just from debauchery or degeneracy, like you're trying to get your life together.
From the women, right?
Not necessarily, though.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. All I'm saying is, when you don't have game, this is what happens. You understand? See, women control access to sex, or the gatekeepers of sex, when you don't have game. That's all. And guess who don't have game? The red pill, the black pill, the MGTOWs. All of those motherfuckers don't have game. The passport bros don't have game. If you have to fly overseas,
we got game. It only works overseas, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. The women over there are gatekeeping like a motherfucker. Because y'all gotta fly to. Imagine y'all have to fly to them. That's crazy. How come you don't get so caller? How come you don't get women to fly to you?
I don't have the money to fly them out.
So wait, you don't. No, why can't they fly themselves out?
They may not have that much money.
Oh, so they may. Okay, so let me put 101 together. So they don't have the money to fly themselves out. You don't have enough money to fly them out. So you go to them. So why do you think they're dealing with you?
Because when I'm over there, I'm the higher value man. Because I'm going to be taller than the average dude there. I'm going to have more money than the average dude there. So therefore, I'm higher value. So therefore,
and what value do they see in you?
They see me as a provider and protector because of
the money,
financial resource, and height. Yes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They see you as, it's not about your height. It's about the money. That's what I'm saying. You got to put two and two together. They don't have the money. You have money when you get there. Therefore, they want your money. So what I'm saying is that they're gatekeeping. They're locking the pussy up until you give them the money. So what I'm saying is that they don't want to fuck you. You want to fuck them. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if they wanted to fuck you, you wouldn't have to pay. And that's my whole point. That's what I'm trying to get you. See, it all comes back to not having game. You see what I'm saying? When you don't have game, you have to compensate. And when you don't have game, women are going to be the ones who are granting you access to the vagina because they don't want to fuck you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When a woman wants to fuck you, she's not controlling no access to sex.
But she still has to say yes.
Yeah, but check this out. She doesn't have to say anything. She wants to say yes. She's hoping you're going to say yes. That's what I'm saying. She's already on board if she's attracted to you. So it's not this, she has to say yes, is she will say yes because she wants to do it. And if she wants to do it, then where's the gatekeeping?
Right, but here's the thing, because she, like you said, she doesn't have to say anything aside from yes or no, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means the man has to have the mouthpiece, correct? But if he says the wrong thing, it's a no now. His mouthpiece isn't as crispy as I thought it was going to be, so I'm not going to give him any peace leave.
Right. Or the guy could be talking to the woman and he says, you know what? I don't like the fact that she's saying this or doing this. I'm not going to give her no dick.
No, but this is in the situation where she doesn't have to say anything other than yes or no, right? Let's just use that example.
Wait, say that again? I'm confused. Go ahead. Say that again.
No, because earlier she said the woman doesn't have to say anything, right? Aside from yes or no, right? Mm. So in that situation where the man has to do all the talking, all the mouthpiece, all the game running and all that stuff, if he says the wrong thing, now now it's a no.
So let me so
nothing to do with what the woman says.
No. What I'm trying to tell you is that there's no gatekeeping because the man and the woman can evaluate each other. You understand what I'm saying is when you have no game, though, you have no choice because you've already positioned yourself as the guy who is already bought in. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you've said it that you're like, oh, well, I want to do her already. You've already shown her that you're willing and able to do it now. So what I'm saying is that there's no evaluation going on. So now that she knows that you're really willing to do it now, right? Then what happens is now she can gatekeep because you've told her, you've already submitted to her. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You already submitted.
Not submitted. Okay, so yeah, we both parties, both men and women have to evaluate each other. That is true. That's correct. But here's the thing, like generally men have less criteria to evaluate women on than women have to evaluate men on.
What?
Generally.
What are you talking about?
Yes. So like in order for a man to say yes to a woman sexually, all she has to do is look good and be silent for the most part.
No, that's you, fam. That's you. That's you. That's not me. But go ahead.
Nah. This is most men.
No. Again. Okay. I stand correct. I agree with you because most men don't have game. So we're on the same page. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So for a man who has game, right? Strong game. What criteria should a man evaluate a woman on that if she's gonna be if he's going to say yes to sex with her?
He evaluates her on his criteria. So basically what you have to understand is that when a man has game, he has a program and he has structure. So the woman has to be a reflection of his program and his structure. So if she's not reflecting that, she's not getting shit from this guy. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that a woman has to reflect the man in order to experience the man. See, what happens is that when you don't have game, what you're doing is that you are begging a woman to allow you to be with her. You see what I'm saying? So you have no program.
No. You only should have a program if you're looking for like a long-term serious relationship.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Are you what?
What program are you gonna need if you're just trying to smash?
Bro, are you serious? Nigga, listen, you need to get on the membership ASAP, bro. Nigga, I have a whole program on the membership called How to Vet a Woman for Casual Sex, bro. You still have to vet women even if you're trying to fuck. Are you serious?
Bet them on what?
Okay, caller, check this out. So let's say you dealing with a chick, right? You meet a girl at a bar or something like that, or a party, whatever, right? Now, let's say you flirt with this girl, and you say to her, "Hey, let's go back to my place. It's down the block. You understand? We could go back to my place and be a little bit more intimate, have a little bit more comfortability over there, blah blah blah, right?" And then so she says, "Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds cool." But she's like, "Let me go to the bathroom real quick." So she goes to the bathroom. She comes back out the bathroom, right? And then she says, "You know what? I don't really think that I should go because I don't really know you like that and blah 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 and all this other stuff." Right now, at that point, right? Are you gonna try to like persuade her to come back, or are you gonna like just let her go?
I'm gonna keep it pushing. No, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Why?
Keep it cheap.
Why?
Charge that to the game.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because she said no. She didn't feel like she wanted to go back with me to have sex.
No, but before she said she did though.
But after she went to the bathroom, she changed her mind.
Right. So what I'm saying is, why don't you try to persuade her to come back to your crib? Because she already said yes the first time. So basically,
what? Then she said no.
Right.
After the bathroom, she said no.
Right. So what I'm saying is that she said yes. Now she said no. So what I'm saying is,
correct.
Why aren't you trying to persuade her to come back?
Because she already said no.
Okay. So now let's say she says no, and then she says, "You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. Let's go." Would you do it?
Then I'm gonna be like, okay, hey, come through, and then I'm gonna beat the cheeks.
And see, that's why you need to learn how to vet women for casual sex. Because what you just said is you're basically taking a woman to your place who's flip-flopped multiple times. Does that make sense?
Well, she only flip-flopped twice, but okay.
No, but that's my point. It doesn't matter. She's flip-flop. 1 minute she want to do it, next minute she don't, next minute she want to do it. So what happens is that she's flip-flopping. So what that means is that you could potentially be in a situation where you take this woman home, right? And then she has sex with you, and then all of a sudden, because she's a flip-flopper, now she wants to say, oh, I wasn't really comfortable and I felt like you took advantage of me and I was kind of drunk a little bit. And you see what I'm saying? So now you could probably have a case on your hands because you took a flip-flopper back home. And this is why you have to vet women for casual sex.
No, but here's the thing. Even if she said yes the first time and that's the only thing she said, she can still put a case on you, my nigga.
No, because you need to understand, because caller, you would need to understand if a woman is sexually attracted to you. And what I'm saying is that in this scenario, what happened is that she was flip-flopping. So what I'm saying is this is why you need to learn how to vet women even for casual sex, because you need to see what type of woman you're dealing with, because you could be in a situation where, so for example, let's use another example. You could be in a situation where a chick, and this is for all you choosing signals niggas, a chick could approach you and act like she's interested in you only to set you up to get robbed. This shit happens all the time. So this is why even for casual sex, right? So this is why you have to still vet for casual sex. This is why I said that it's just because I'm approaching you or talking to the woman doesn't mean that automatically I want to fuck her. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is why I'm telling you that a guy who has game does not look at women as women are the ones who control access to sex or the gatekeepers of sex. Because as a man who has game, you have to be able to lead the entire situation. So if I'm leading the entire situation, how is she gatekeeping anything when I'm the leader? How?
I mean, again, she still has to say yes or no.
Oh my God. All right, caller. Listen, man. I appreciate the dialogue, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate it because you brought up some great points that made people learn about this stuff. So I definitely appreciate you, fam. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, I appreciate the time. Thank
yes,
you,
sir.
Brother.
All right, I'll let you later, man. All right, peace. All right, so let's go to 786. Let me get 786 on the line. 786, can you hear me? Hold on, let me put on the speaker.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Who's this?
And I donated to your Cash App.
All right, cool. Hold on, let me double check. Because, I know y'all niggas be talking and shit, but let me see. Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
My question, I'm going to have a disagreement with you. And my question is, I'm going to piggyback off the last caller. I agree with the last caller. I do think women are the gatekeepers of sex. Given the fact that men have, I think, like 9 times the amount of testosterone that women have. And so that means they have probably arguably a sex drive that's 9 times greater than women. You don't believe that puts women as far as having sex, you don't think that puts them in the driver's seat or in the position of control and makes them the gatekeepers of sex?
Yeah, no, I agree with them. I said that they are the gatekeepers to sex to guys who have no game. Yes, I agree with that. I'm agreeing with you.
Then you think that the guys so if a guy has game, then you still then in that case you don't believe the woman's in the driver's seat?
No, absolutely not. Because what happens is that women submit to men who have game. So what happens is any situation between you and a woman, one of you has to submit to the other. So either she's submitting to you or you're submitting to her. So if you think she's the gatekeeper of sex, that means you're submitting to her. You see what I'm saying?
And you don't believe that sex drives, that each gender's sex drive in that situation is playing a significant role in determining who has the leverage?
No, so what happens is this. People have different sex drives. So you have some people have high sex drives, low sex drives, and all that other stuff. What I'm saying is that when a woman is highly sexually attracted to a man, right, she wants his dick and she wants it now. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is, for example, you might have a girl, let's call her Rebecca. Rebecca is going to meet guy A and she's going to tell guy A, hey, I don't have sex on the first night. I'm not that type of girl, so forth and so on. And then next week, Rebecca is going to run into guy B at the club, and she only known him for a half an hour, and they're in the bathroom fucking. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is the difference between guy A and guy B is Rebecca wanted to have sex with guy B, whereas guy A, she was not really sexually attracted to him. So what happens is that guy A is going to think, oh, Rebecca is the gatekeeper of sex because I have to wait for Rebecca to basically, tell me when she's quote unquote ready to do it. The fact that she needs to prompt him on letting him know when she's ready means she isn't ready in that particular situation because she don't really want it like that. That's what we're saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, so we're not disagreeing at all. We're just, all I'm saying is that there's a difference between guys who have game, who women desire, and guys who don't have game, where women don't desire those guys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think there's such a thing as sexual desire, but I don't think some notion of game can overrule or is able to circumvent basic biology, and that is, and we, sexual desire just comes down to chemicals, and the things that are driving the chemicals that driving sexual desire is testosterone, and men have way more of it. So I guess it's just one of those things we just agree to disagree. I guess.
So you think?
But I guess that's.
So this is the thing. So what happens is this, right? Is that and I love guys like you because you guys are very smart. So what happens is that your smartness, you being smart also is a weakness in the game, because what you're doing is that you're trying to say, well, this person has more testosterone than this person, so therefore then that should mean A plus B minus a negative square root of thing is this, right? But what you're not getting is that when it comes to actual interaction between men and women, right, what happens is it's about a feeling. And so sexual attraction and sexual desire is not logical. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when a woman is turned on by a man, right, she desires to have sex with him, right? So what happens is that she's not gatekeeping anything because she's under the influence, meaning she's submitted to the guy. So if she's submitting to him, how can she gatekeep when she is in the position of being the follower? You see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't even make any sense.
I guess I would just end it by saying, sure, I think you can have exceptional situations where the woman's sexual desire can match or maybe even exceed that of the man. But I think those, my personal opinion, I think those are very exceptional situations. I think as a general rule, and I think for the vast majority of men out there, it's really the women who are in the driver's seat.
I agree, caller. I agree with you. That's what caller. We're saying the same thing.
Okay, so then maybe we might be agreeing.
No, we agree. The only difference is that a lot of guys aren't understanding that the reason why women are in the driver's seat is because the guy doesn't have game. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, you're thinking that it's not game. What I'm saying is that what you're missing is game. If you had game, the woman would never be in the driver's seat. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? Because what you got to understand is this. So, okay, so let me ask you this question real quick, right? So, would you call your friend up, right, and tell him to meet you on the roof so both of y'all could jump off and fly in the air? Would you tell your friend to do that?
That sounds tempting, but no, I would not.
Right. So, the reason why you would not tell your friend to do that is because you're like, listen, that is stupid. We're going to die. It's impossible. We can't fly. So you're not even going to say those words to your friend at all. You're not even going to pick up the phone to call him to tell him that type of nonsense, right? Because what happens is that in your mind, you're like, that will never happen, which means you believe it can happen. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is that what game does is that it gives you a certain belief, which turns into a knowing, right? That allows you to actually do certain things and say certain things and be about certain things. So when you're doing a certain thing, saying a certain thing, being about a certain thing, right? What happens is that turns you into a certain type of guy. You have a different type of character, energy. when you have that different energy, right? What happens is that you're most likely different than all the other people who don't have that same energy. So what I'm saying is, for example, I tell guys, hey, if you're interested in talking to or if you're interested in having sex with a woman, just tell her you're interested in hooking up and having sex. And you know what most guys tell me, caller? They say, Locario, I can't say that to her. I can't tell a woman I just want to have sex. Now, why do they say that? They say that because they don't believe that it will happen. Just like you're not going to call your friend and say, hey, let's jump off the roof and fly, because you don't believe it's going to happen, which is why you don't say it. So what I'm saying is that when you have a certain belief and a certain know-how and a certain way of doing things, that creates certain outcomes and experiences in your life. So what happens is that if you're the type of guy who's able to take action and do certain things based off the fact you believe a certain thing about yourself, you're going to have a different outcome. So I'm saying that to say all it is. When you're the type of guy who sees himself as sexually attractive and sexually appealing, and you see yourself as that guy, and you live that way, you talk that way, you breathe that way, you act that way, you eat that way, what happens is that when you're dealing with women, they submit. Why? Because you know what they say when they meet a guy like that? They say, there's no way in hell he's going to allow me to be in the driver's seat. So either I have to submit or I got to get the fuck up out of here, because he ain't going for that. So she's the one that recognizes that based on him being that guy. That's all I'm saying, caller. So what I'm saying is that guy has game. The mass majority of other guys do not. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I guess that's the part where we kind of disagree. I guess you're saying that, if a guy just has enough faith, he can pull this off. And I guess I disagree with that notion. I think we just agree to disagree, but I get what you're saying.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you, caller. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right.
All right. Peace. All right. So let's go to 513. 513. Let's get you on the line. 513.
It's YND, brother. I already sent you the donation.
Oh shit, my nigga, what's going on, fam? What's good with you? Shout out. Make sure you guys subscribe to Young and Disciplined on YouTube, man. What's going on with you, fam?
Not much. Yeah, y'all do that, man. I'm picking up. I'm at like 10.3K right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I just popped in to say this because these last two callers, I get where they're coming from, but them niggas is wrong. All right. So you were talking about, sex drive, and the other dudes were talking about that too. Let me tell y'all something. When you got game, like when I deal with a woman, my dick don't even get hard for a bitch unless she listening. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
These niggas in here talking about they still in the mindset of trying to say something to get the girl. When I'm talking to the girl, when you talking to the girl, I'm thinking to myself, is she saying the stuff I want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Is she moving how I want to move? So they got this shit all the way messed up. I tell her when I'm ready to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So they got it all the way messed up. I just want to come in here and say that. They talking about sex drive and shit. What I get turned on by is when I tell a bitch to do something and she do it. That's what turned me on.
Exactly. But see, that's what happens when you have game, because when you have game, and this is what a lot of guys don't understand on the internet and out here in these streets, is that when you have game, what happens is that you're letting the woman know. It's almost like giving her a cheat code. You're saying, hey, listen, I know you want to fuck with me. So if you want to fuck with me, these are the criteria that need to happen in order for that to occur. Just like you said, you're like, look, my dick ain't even getting hard if you ain't even listening to me. So if you want this dick, then you got to listen. If you want this to happen, you got to do this. So a lot of times what happens is these guys, what they do is they're already like, they didn't even meet a woman yet. They didn't even talk to a woman yet. And they're ready to lay it all on the table for this woman because they don't have any standards, any structure, they don't got nothing that they're about. So therefore, they're just willing to do anything for any woman. But also the reason why they're willing to do that too is because most of these guys don't have experience with women, multiple women desiring them sexually like that. So they're just on a whole nother reality. Because YND already know, like I'll be watching the videos and the shit you talking, you had a video the other day where you was talking about you was with some chick and she was in the bathroom while you was doing the video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like dudes they don't have that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I've been on. I think a lot of those dudes too, man. They just been on one side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they only know the side on saying what they got to say or trying to do everything right to get a girl. And I've been on that side. I could be honest and say that. But what I'll say is when you get on this other side, life is not only is it way better, but it's like automatic. Like you don't even be thinking about none of that shit. It's like when you tell a girl to do something and she don't do it, you ain't thinking about what can I say again to make it work. Man, I done been there, done that. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my mindset be like, bitch, you crazy. Like I'm done. You know what I mean? That's the first thing I go to. But they just gotta learn, man. That's it. And put them. I think a lot of these dudes, like these last two guys, even the way they talk, they sound defeated mentally. You see what I'm saying? They already sound like, like the one caller, he gotta have money, the status. Dude said he's 6 foot, and he said I'm only 6 foot.
Right.
I started laughing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm glad you caught that, because the fact is when he's like, oh, I'm only this, which means he sees himself in a deficit. And the nigga's 6 feet. It's crazy.
Yeah, wild. He look at himself that way. The other dude, you could tell he was down bad too in his mentality. Like they were saying, just because you go up to the girl, that means you won't. That basically you already offering her the sex, but that's not offering her anything except a conversation. That's all that is.
Exactly.
You will want to have sex if you see that she's fit for you based off your program and what it is that man is looking for.
Right.
But that'd be the problem. And see, it's dudes like them on why women do think how they think, because women know for most dudes, when you go up to them, you do just want sex. You know what I mean? And you already get to them ASAP. The girls already know that. That's why most women think. It's not because they just automatically think like that. It's because motherfuckers like them, and they gonna have to learn, man. But I'm sick of that shit though. I'm gonna be real. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to destroy all these damn scents and shit, man. I'm really tired of it.
Right. Nah, that's what's up, man. But yeah, you're doing a good job, fam. Just keep getting that shit cracking. You feel me? That's what's up.
Just wanted to pop in and say that. I'm gonna keep listening to the show. You doing your thing.
Yes, sir. I'm out at you, man. Shout out to my dude. YND. Make sure you guys subscribe. All right, so we about to wrap this up in a minute, man. I'm gonna get to some of these questions. Hold on. This why is this motherfucker? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. All right, anonymous. Who this, man? Is this G from Queens?
Yo, what's up, man? I just joined the Bad Boy membership.
Oh my God. All right, man. We got to let you go. Hold on. All right, so guys. All right, so let me put that down. All right, so let me answer some of these questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up, man. We're gonna wrap this shit up. All right, it says, how is it possible for women to control access to sex when the sex can't happen without the woman's consent? I'm just trying to understand. Or how is it possible for women not to control access to sex when the sex can't happen without the woman's consent? I'm just trying to understand. Well, the sex can't happen without the man's consent either. But like, this is what we're saying. Y'all be giving consent even before you say hello. You understand what I'm saying? That's why y'all be fucking up. You know what I mean? It's crazy. He said Corey Wayne called women the gatekeepers of sex. He's not red pill. Both your advice tend to be about the same, except in that part about access. No, this is what I'm saying. There is no gatekeeper. See, again, guys, this is why I tell you guys, you got to be careful about who you're listening to. You see what I'm saying? Because your mindset, right, is going to determine if you have success in this game. And a lot of you guys, if you have that mindset that women are the gatekeepers, and again, this is not even a conversation about consent, because consent is important, right? But we're not talking about consent. We're talking about who in the situation, if we're talking about someone controlling or being a gatekeeper, who is it or who would it be? And so what I'm saying is that if we're looking at this objectively, if somebody had to be the gatekeeper, it couldn't be women, because women don't start the interaction or the situations. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not the ones who create it. You understand? So it's like, that's like somebody saying, well, the employee is the gatekeeper of the money. Like, what are we talking about? No, the boss had to create the job. The CEO created the job to allow that employee to get the money. You understand what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Come on, man. Let me see. So this says, if you don't present yourself to her, what decision can she make? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is, he's usually like, well, she has to say, yes or no. And I'm like, well, yeah, she has to say it based on your prompt. Just like if I own the fucking NBA, right? And there's some nigga in the hood playing basketball and I have my people approach him. You feel what I'm saying? Right? That kid can say yes or no. But what happens is that I had to allow him to get the opportunity to get the situation going. So he's not just going to walk up into the fucking arena and put on the fucking jersey and go into court. No, you have to basically be signed to the NBA. And in order for that to happen, right, you got to go through those situations. Feel what I'm saying? Crazy, man. Well, let me see what other questions we got real quick before we wrap it up. It says, at what point can a woman truly desire you? When you first approach, over a period of time, almost immediately when you guys meet, or is there no set moment when she desires you? So this is the thing. A woman knows immediately, but that doesn't mean that she's going, that doesn't mean that it's going to last. So what that means is, let's say you walk into a room and all of a sudden the chick is checking your ass like, oh shit, right? And so at that moment, she's like, I desire that guy. Then that guy goes and approaches the woman and they talk. And now all of a sudden the desire may go down the drain because the way that he's talking, the sound of his voice, him being goofy, whatever the fuck it is. You understand what I'm saying? Or what could happen is a chick could see a dude and she's like, oh, he's kind of cool. He's all right. And then as he's talking to her, interacting with her, the desire goes up that way. You see what I'm saying? This says, this is not a question, but a woman gave me choosing signals. And when I approached, she dropped her lighter accidentally and I didn't pick it up. And she looked disappointed. Weak men fall for that. What? Chris, Chris always says the most weirdest ass shit. I swear to God. I'm about to meet up with a woman at the beach. Should I tell her I'm trying to fuck? Chief, you shouldn't, because you are probably going to be the type of guy who's too scared to say shit and you're not going to really believe what you're saying. Because if you believe what you're saying, you wouldn't be asking me, should you? You understand what I'm saying? You just would. You feel what I'm saying? Says, does it matter if a woman is fully naked during the first time I have sex with her? I prefer my woman to be fully naked, and I can't get it up if a woman is not fully naked. Well, tell her to take her clothes off. Be like, hey, listen, I want you to take them clothes off. I need to see your whole body. I need all that sexiness on top of me. Like, just tell her to take the clothes off, fam. Thoughts on long distance relationships? This is the thing. In most cases, I would say no. But it also depends on the strength of your relationship and what type of relationship you have. So if you're in a monogamous relationship, I say fuck no. You understand what I'm saying? Because you or your girl gonna cheat. Let's just cut the bullshit. Cheating is most likely going to happen. Most likely. Now, again, there's always exceptions to the rule, but most likely that shit gonna happen. Now, if you're not monogamous, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So, because that could be maintained a little better. You know what I'm saying? Says, what do you recommend? Do you recommend hooking up with customers when at work? I think it depends on the situation. So, like, if you working at some fucking mall or some shit, and some chick comes into your store, or you're at a booth or some shit, and you holler at her, and then it is what it is, because it's not like you're gonna be like you're working with her. It's not like you got to see her all the time and all that other shit. In most cases, then do what you do. Now, if it's a situation where you're at some place and it's like a chick who's a regular, you know, at an establishment or something, then that might be a different story. You know, so it all depends. But again, the reason why we tell you guys just in general stuff like don't worry about the girls at your job, don't worry about fucking the girls at your gym, all that other shit, is because a lot of times what happens is the reason why you guys worry about those particular women is because y'all don't have enough game to be able to get women in general. And so you fixate on those particular situations and circumstances. But the thing is that if you are the type of person who basically can, you know, get women anywhere, then you're not so fixated on getting women at your job or the customers that come in and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up. You know, me and April's doing this 3-day cleanse. It's interesting. I haven't eaten anything all day. I just drunk some. April, what did we drink? It was like some fruit juice. No, some. Yeah, what are we drinking? Like green tea, juices with like celery and shit in it, all that stuff. Like, yeah, green juices, root juices, all that shit. So, citrus juices. Yeah, so we're probably not gonna eat for 3 days. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. I'm starving. we trying to, you know, flush out all that shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's an interesting process. So we'll see. So if tomorrow on the Real Game No Theory show, if I'm mad quiet, that means I'm starving. That means I'm starving. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys. We're about to wrap this shit up, man. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Real Game No Theory show tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.